Gray bars. That's good. Not reflective. That's good. All right. This is how it began my day today. Frost everywhere. I went out for a little while this morning trying to find something that I hadn't shot before, and I found something I'd never shot before. I don't know if it's going to be my final photo, but here it is on the phone. Do you recognize that? That's Topgolf covered in frost. Never seen it before, may never see it again, and that was kind of neat to find something I've never seen before. I've seen a lot, so that's pretty good. And that's how I kind of spent my day, was trying to find stuff that I hadn't seen before. And that worked fairly well, but I ended up going back to some of my favorite haunts, some of the usual suspects, to get some photographs. I kind of felt I had to do that because of yesterday's problem, the problem I screwed up with the video and the audio. I'll tell you what I'll do. I have a solution to this. I think what I'll do is I'll just, I'm going to pause the audio for a moment, and I'm just going to sit here and stare at the camera for about 5 minutes. And I'll pretend and look around and go, and I'll play the audio from yesterday's video where the video didn't work, and you can hear the audio. All right, here we go. 5 minutes of this. Nah, that's barely 30 seconds of that. You didn't appreciate it, did you? Well, it's really a shame because yesterday was kind of an important discussion by me, an exposition by me about some things. You should go watch yesterday's video that's not a video. It's really an audio with some pictures thrown in front of it. I screwed up yesterday. It was my fault. It wasn't the camera's fault. It was my fault. I screwed it up. That's okay. So I've been out today, like I said. I shot a lot with my phone, shot some with the still camera. Didn't use the Nikon too much. Didn't really lend itself well to the more telephoto look. Look for the eagles again. Everybody loved that silly picture I had of the eagles yesterday. Like I said, I'm not a nature photographer. I didn't like the picture. It had too many really spectacular flaws. But everybody seemed to like it because they haven't seen the eagles and I have. So that's okay. I can live with that. I did have a couple of other things that worked out fairly well. The eagle picture was taken with my Lumix. I got the car running, don't I? Let's shut the car off. That's probably got more quiet, didn't it? That's really sad. Oh, well, you're stuck with that. I shot the eagles yesterday with the Lumix with the 400 millimeter equivalent. One of the problems was I had the sun off to my side and the glare was in my eye. So I was really having kind of a hard time exactly seeing what the frame looked like. I tried to turn my hat sideways. Where's the hat? I turned the hat sideways so I look like some strange, I don't know what I am, but my hat turned sideways and trying to put the camera up, and it worked out fairly well. I got a fairly nice picture. I'd like to have had a little more time to do that, but I started to move to a better location because I had a bunch of limbs in the way. If you go look at yesterday's picture, you can see that. I had a bunch of limbs in the way, and I wanted to try to find a spot that had fewer limbs, that had me a more open view of the two birds. So I moved back a little, and it got more cruddy, and I moved to the left a little, and it was slightly better, but there were limbs in the foreground that got in my way. So I went down to the far end where there were a couple of people who had been watching the birds for some time. So I walked down to where they were, and by the time I got there, the two eagles decided it was time to move on, so they flew away before I could even turn around and get a picture. I don't think I caused them to leave because the people that were already there had been there for some time and the birds had been ignoring them. That's always a problem with nature pictures when you're moving around. The more still you can be, the more stationary you are, the animals you're photographing get more accustomed to you. and they're not going to be frightened. They're not going to get the fight or flee, and eagles are going to flee. So I don't think I did anything to make them run off, but that's okay. What were the other things I shot yesterday? Oh, I had some drone pictures. I hope you just go look at yesterday's stuff. Turned out pretty good. I'll be back in a second. I'm going to go look and see what I shot yesterday. I moved it over to my phone, I think. Let's see here. What all did I shoot yesterday? Oh, I had the barn pictures. I forgot all about that. No, I didn't. I didn't shoot much of anything on my phone yesterday. I don't think I shot a single picture yesterday on my phone. I remember shooting it all with the Lumix, and I'm not sure I shot anything. I don't remember what I shot with the Nikon, but didn't use my phone at all yesterday. Today, I've used my phone a whole bunch. Every day is different, depends upon what you're shooting, what your plans are for it, what you're going to do with it, what the capabilities are. I did launch the drone today. I haven't looked at that yet. Don't know what it's going to look like. I did shoot more of the Topgolf with the drone. It might be interesting. The difficulty is that once you get the drone up high, you lose the perspective of the horizon for what's in the foreground. So you have to find the proper horizon, the proper foreground objects. Maybe if I was doing video and I did a nice 180 around the end of it, that might have worked. But I wasn't shooting video. I was only shooting stills. All right, I think I'm done for the day. I think this is probably going to be pretty much all of what I'm going to talk about. I don't think I need to reiterate what I said yesterday. Just go watch yesterday's video. Yesterday was an important video. Really a shame there's no video with the video. Too bad. All right, I want you to do all those YouTube things. I want you to subscribe and comment, thumbs up, like, share. Leave me a note. Tell me what you want me to do, what you don't want me to do. I might pay attention. Nah, gonna do what I feel like. Not sure what dinner's going to be. Oh, I know what dinner's going to be. We're having chicken tonight. Chicken and potatoes. I don't know exactly how we're going to do this, but I think that there's a meat mallet in my future. I'm going to be pounding on some chicken and thinning it out and breading it, working from there. That's going to be good. All right, enough of this. I'll be back in a minute. I promise. More pictures.